Howdy everybody, welcome back to City Skylines. This is our episode number 15. It's been a long time, way over 10 days. It's for reasons beyond my control really, or work and all that. And boy, is our country getting bad right now, especially in the West. I mean, my thoughts and prayers go out to them right now. Or where I'm from, it's bad enough we get twisters all the time. And with all this on top, I tell you, it's been real difficult even to record any episodes. So yeah, there you go. So I kind of apologize for that, but man, it's not good to be out there right now. So anyway, let's get on with some lighter subject matter. What did we get to last time? Well, last time, oh yeah, here we go, is my botanical gardens. Man, that's kind of cool. So the next thing on my agenda is well, I've been fixing to put all this, lay this out proper. I'm gonna have some connection road here, maybe a couple of connecting roads here. So I'm gonna realign all this, somehow to keep the two parks. I like the idea of two parks being in there. So that's my plan. Also, what we got going on, definitely got to cover this up there. Kind of looks ugly. So I think I'll work on there. Maybe I'll work on detailing all this, detailing all that, and that. Minimal detailing, of course. But here's a thing I've been fixing to do ever since. Change all these buildings around. You know, one or two of these are okay. I mean, that would be okay if it was right on that corner there. So maybe I can get away with this one here. So I'm going to change up these ones. Only these ones. The others are okay, I guess. If they are sitting jolly and nice on the corner like this one here, I'll let that one slide. And maybe that one there, but all the rest I'm going to go. So what I'll do, I'll meet you at the end of when I've taken all these buildings down and changed them all up. We'll see where we get to on there. Let's go into this view here. So yeah, what I did, as you can see, I've replaced all these buildings here. Well, not all of them. So now I've got exactly the perfect skyline of what I wanted here. There you go. Kind of looks like that. Now, reason behind that, I mean, some of these buildings, like I said before, they're okay. It's just they're so unique looking that they just don't fit in if you have more than one. Now, the building that pops in before these is this one here. This one here. So the next stage up for this building here would be to pop into that one. And also what I did is I detailed everything here. Took that away from you having to put up, just putting trees in, because that's all it is. It's just putting trees in, because there's, like I said, there's not a lot of backyard possibilities you can put in here. What I have liked though, I do like all these parking lots in the back. It's kind of cool. Maybe it's semi-realistic, I don't know, but I like the idea that at least we got some parking. Well, that's kind of cool. Is there any things I did do it's worth looking at? I don't think so. There's nothing really. Have a look. Must have done one or two things. Here we go. I managed to squeeze in a miniature park here. Now that was a squeeze. It was like things popping in and out all the time. But I should squeeze it in. Like a miniature playground for the little kiddies. I got that in there. Put something in here. What else did I do? There was like a place we could go and eat. Here it is. I just stick that in. So like kind of little things like that. And finished off all this area here. Gave them like a little sitting down area. Spruced all this up. Just see there. Let's slow it down so you can actually look at it. There you go. So you got a little walkway, somewhere to sit. So that's kind of pretty now. It was all barren. And also I covered all this up. Still a bit of brown. Still a bit of brown. Maybe I should do a bit of work on that, but I guess it's okay. Looks prettier now than it used to. There you go. So what I'm going to do now, instead of me detailing everything in greenery without showing you anything, I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. It's kind of easy. Everyone knows how to do this really, but For me, I don't like these. Sometimes it's okay, but for the kind of these city builds, I don't like all this kind of like brown terrain kind of texture that pops up. So I'm going to kind of cover that up, and I'm going to show you how I do it. Now, there's many techniques people can use for making it look natural or covering it up. A lot of people use rocks. What kind of rocks we got, by the way? Whoa, look at the size of that. That was not going anywhere. At this one. I mean, you could do like rock designs somehow. I mean, I've seen people do these. You get it all uniform. You can make some pretty good rock designs. It's kind of like a rock wall, I guess. So you could do that. You could probably replicate that further up, like that. See how easy that is, and can be kind of creative and kind of pretty to look at, I guess. So you can do things like that, or you got the option of putting in little rocks. Now this could be fiddly, especially if you're looking for the right shape. Like maybe you want to do a lot of rocks this side. See, there's so many different sizes on these. You'd have to do what I normally do. My technique is to pop them in until I get the right size. Now this is a lot of fiddling, as you can see, and that's why we do a lot of time lapsing. So you guys don't have to suffer that. But you can do like little designs like that, or you can have more rolled up like soldiers, and it can look pretty if you got the time. Alright, so that's that idea. What I like to do, me personally, is I like to have a little bit of ground cover, foliage, or that kind of stuff. Look at this one. What's this one look like? So I'll do it like this. I'll probably put like a thin layer here of brush cover, ground cover, foliage, however you want to pronounce it. Always acceptable in my world. Just like that. And it can be as quick as that. There you go. Now sometimes they'll pop over the paths like that. And sometimes, when you get to the button working, you can move them around to shape them so they fit in. Just like that. Now luckily with the ground cover here, you don't really have to worry about like rotating, because it looks kind of like random as it is. And then I'll put in like a heavier variety of ground cover here, like that. Well, that is biggest. Can I go for a smaller version of that? Well, that'll work. Like that. Now it depends on what kind of terrain you want, or if you want it to be barren, or if you want it to be well kept and all that. Just popping over there. Sometimes that's okay. Now if you're a perfectionist, not okay. You'll spend all your life doing that. Life of misery, I guess. So there you go. That's kind of easy, isn't it? It kind of cuffs up the brown. Like that. And I wanted this hill to be kind of natural, and I want it all to match in with the green space here. Now also, what I then do is I pick one tree and I systematically just randomly place it, because I haven't got tree brush. I just randomly just pop them in here, there, and everywhere. And what I'm trying to do is check the outline to make sure not all the views of these buildings, you know, are spoiled by all trees and all that. I'll do a couple of them like that. Then to give it variety, like that. I'm always looking at the outlines. Like that. Here you go. And these bushes here, I like using these quite a lot because that's all I got. So if you put them all on their own like that, like randomly placed, they don't look so good, I don't think. They look kind of man-made. So this is why I always put a whole bunch of them together, because it looks like, makes it into one big bush. Or a hedgerow, I guess. Is that what they call them? Hedgerows? So I'll do it like that. I put a whole bunch of them together and make them look more natural. See, that looks better than that. Sometimes it works. Sometimes. So you'll find me doing whole bunches of bushes and crazy designs. Just like that. Yup. So it's as easy as that. Sometimes you'll misplace things down. Oops, I didn't mean to put that there. And as Bob Ross says, a happy little accident. Let's just expand on that. And there you go, now it looks better. And these are pretty good for breaking up the borders. You see here, you got this straight line. Kind of breaks it up. Now, when you got like things like Move It and Anarchy and stuff like that, you don't have to worry about this. Your life is made. This is pretty good for those vanilla players or console players. Now, I always use these. I mean, I could be a much more precise with choosing out the right size of bush. Sometimes I do it. You can use these as like borderlines or hedgerows or to create walls and that. And my favorite thing here is to like do like a little hint there's a path here. So if I can't put a path in, I'll do like a little hint there's a path here. Suggest there's a path there and people walk up and down. And occasionally, I do put a path in. Take that out. That's not too bad. Yeah, I like that. Where's my bush gone? There it is. That's not too bad placement. Looks alright. What's beyond these bushes? Yeah, like that. Gives it more character. Let's carry on with a couple more trees and all that. There you go, it's easy as that. I'm going to call that quits on that for now. What you reckon? Let's give us our favorite view. Doesn't that look a whole lot better now? And all that kind of brown texture's been covered up. So much prettier. So there you go. That's my technique of using my own kind of like forest brush. See what I mean? You can zone in on that foliage. You see it's all heavy and denser, and it's like kind of sprinkled to the top there. Looks a little more natural, I guess. And like I said, like put on their own, they kind of stand out a little bit like it's all fun, but together they look like more natural like that. So yeah, there's my kind of tips on kind of sprucing up your little barren hills with that brown texture. Use that. So my next job is I'm gonna try and think of a way of expanding the city over here. Now, let's have a look. What have we got at so we got this square here, so it's up to here. Well, I gotta like envision what I want to build up here. So that's gonna come in the next episode, unless anybody would like to suggest or what they would like to see me try and build without any mods or assets. It'd be a bit of a challenge. This whole series is a challenge. So that's if anybody wants to comment on that, you know, I only get one comment a year, so it's fine. I don't mind. If anyone wants to place an idea for me to build something over here, I'll do that. So, in the meantime, my intention now is to open up this tile for these little city folk here. Now, I'm okay with the industrial area because they got access to this highway here, and they can access this area here with this intersection here. So I'm gonna kind of tailor this kind of area for a couple of roads just for these guys here. I'm not gonna put anything here. I'm not gonna expand that. So to get into this part of the town, you're gonna have to come up here, use this, or a few connections here. So let's see what I can do. And there we go. It's kind of, yeah, empty. Let's connect that road up while I can. Which one is it there? There it is. Give you somewhere to go, just for now. Yeah, that'll work. Now, what can we do with this area here? It's kind of. How many times can you put kinda in a sentence? Oh, that is weird. Let's see. Yeah, that is very janky. Can I smooth that out? There we go. Right, I'm happy with that. So, my plan is to put some roads here. Now, came up with the idea about 10 minutes ago, I guess. The first time, I'm going to try and use these, this one here? Yeah, these what are they called? Toll booths. 2 ways and 1 ways. So let's have a look. I want like a big 2-way one, and I also want 2 separate ones. The tiny ones, 1 ways. That's my idea behind all this. I had a plan to have roads go down here. Now I'm thinking this is like the big main arterial road really for this area. I can see this expanding over here. So I'm going to try and implement this road. I'm going to have to make it bigger because I imagine this traffic is going to get a lot busier. So let's see if I can do something about that. So let's go into the bus roads here and this one here. Now this is going to rip apart some of the buildings, I guess. So, let's see what I can do. Now I do not want to break up this park that I built, so let's see if I can do something on the road here. Kind of like that. Now let's see if I can spin that around. Yeah, they're all up. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be my main way of getting into here. I'm going to cut that off just there. Like that. And this road here, I can delete. I gotta tell you, it's so much easier when you're learning to use hotkeys. Took me a while to realize you just press a B button. I can fit in there like that. There you go. That's all right. Now let's see what I can do with these roads here. I'm going to put in a couple of roads now. Oh, this is the big one. One way. I want a two-way. Now this will be my main. I want to come in from here, but I got to put it on the other side. I imagine that's the center there. And these are the one-ways. Maybe I'll have a couple of one-ways. See what kind of design I can come up with. Something like that for now. I'm only having these booths on one side, not on both sides, because that would be silly. I'm just looking it up to measure it all around. So maybe the main road will come through here. So that's going to be a 6-lane road, I guess. Now let's see if I pause the game. I'm going to increase the height of these highways. Just like that. Right. Up 1, 2, up 3. Let's do freeform. See if that works. You never know, it might work. And do the same here. There we go. So let's have a look. We got we can put a road through here, and a road through here. So I gotta measure it up a bit better. So let me see if I can do that. All booth is here. This one. It doesn't matter which one, I guess. Now that would fit in right there. And these tiny ones. I'm going to try and fit in here. One there and one there. Let's do some planning. Got a road here. Now, what's the space between this one and this one? Put it at a 90-degree angle. One, two, three. I'm gonna try and put it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. I'll fit it in like that. So that's 320. Seems to be a favorite number of mine. 320. So I'll try and have it. Can I fit it in there? Yeah, that'll go in there. Kind of like that. That's going to be my layout. So let's get rid of this one and get rid of this. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this because this is going to be like the main road into here. This is going to be a 6-laner. So this is the biggest road I have at my disposal. So let's change that around. I'll see if I can get it to come in as a 90-degree angle. Like that. Did that work? There you go, that works. And for these, we're going to have these as one-ways. Let's go for that for now. Now these are not going to hit this road here. I'm just putting these here to mark up the territory. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Get rid of that. Now, as long as the roads get through here, that's perfect. Is something in the way? I can't see. There you go, that works. Now I can line up these correctly. There we go. It's my way of doing precision engineering, I guess. Now let's put in some racing roads here. Likes to snap in, doesn't it? Now you can see why I overextend stuff, so it will snap to the nearest point over there. Which, in other words, it won't snap. Oh, different kind of road. That's better. Yep. That way I can take off these, and they'll cut off at the same distance. Like that. Let's see if I can... Now these are kind of fiddly. I'm not too sure how to put these in correctly, as in how to line them up. And oh, it's automatic. Okay, perfect. Now this is a one-way toll booth. Now which way do I want this going? Now, being American, traffic goes. Yeah, going this way, I guess, for this one. Spin that round. Will that automatically snap in? It does. Oh. There you go. That's my setup for that. Well, let's change this up again. There you go, that was kind of strange. I had to kind of lower the land just to get that to go through there. Very strange. Never mind. I'll put another bracing road in. And here. Now I want it to convert back into this one here. There's a reason behind this. And this one here. Yeah. Let's see if I can do the same here. This one here, and I change. Oh, this one pops in perfectly. That's perfect. There we go. Well, that's my design. Kind of. Right, so now my intention is I'm going to have like a main road coming across here. So I'm going to put that into 4-lane road, like that. Now this is going to be the main joining point for these two areas. Like that. Or maybe I just wanted there. And then I'm going to snap away these. Like that. Let's see if I can come up with some kind of design for this layout. Let's have a look. See what I can do. I like the idea of having this road joining up here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do with that. So let's get rid of that. There we go. That's my design for that. And set up like a kind of street network here. Now I'm planning to put a metro here. And then we can have like a bus. Maybe I can change that to a bus road. It's an idea. Well, let's have a bus road here going right up the middle. There is a middle. Kind of here for now. And we'll do a kind of a loop. B20, 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 280, not bad. B20. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a metro in here. Now let's place this in here. Like that. And that's my idea, because you got like these two roads connecting, it makes this road bigger. Kind of semi-lane mathematics. And this can go smaller because I got a road splitting off here. That's my intention with that. There you go. Now this is going to be like a little, going to put in a metro here. Only one for now. I'm only having one. This is not a metro kind of build for this area. But I'm going to put it here. Then so this is their they can get like, they can drive across here, or they can get the metro and then get a connecting bus to go around here. So that's my plans for here. I'll put in a metro. Now apparently we've got all these new designs that came up here and here, but I'm sticking with the plain vanilla one for now. Now is that in the middle? I guess that is in the center. There you go. So that's going to be that for now. Now looking at my demand, don't need too much residential, maybe some commercial and lots of industry, so offices, but here I'm going to put in definitely commercial and residential. And commercial here, maybe I can do some offices, industry over here. I'm going to have a think about that. And those two parks, I definitely want those two parks back, so let's go and find them. From there. There you go, so I'm actually getting them back in again. Perfect. What else we got? We got a child care center. So we're going to put this down here somewhere. Maybe that can have its own road. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, let's do a couple of local roads. Yep, I'm happy with that. There we go. So that's this side done. Now let me think about this side. So yeah, this road here, This is going to break off. Oh, let me find it there. That one there isn't. Snap points off. This one again. Now this is going to break off here like that one did. Well, entered, I guess. And this is going to somehow connect to this road here. I want to put it here for now. Kind of wanted going alongside here. Let's see what I can do with that. Kind of like that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So let's come up with a design for this side. So this side maybe is going to be office. I might put the high school in here. It's going to be a main road, so I want to try and restrict movement in and out of here. So let's have a think. And there you go. That's it was very fiddly, but that's my kind of layout from now, I guess. Or I want to put in. No, I think I'm okay for roads now. Let's hook that back in. There's a lot of trying to maneuver it around. I mean, I could have the school right against there, but I wanted it on frontage road, and when I detailed this, it'll look prettier. So that's kind of my idea behind that. Or well, this road's going to come in and eventually hook into this bus road here. Got a connection there. I'm going to have another connection here. It's going to be a proper connection. Change that on there. There we go. So there you go. That's my layout. Now let's put in some. I've got to leave that there, so I don't need a park. Is there any other kind of assets or stuff I need? Definitely gonna have to put some garbage over. Oh, actually, it's gonna be fine coming over there. What else we got? We got try to put in one of these. Just put it on one of those streets that doesn't have many connections. Yeah, I'll put it on here. Let's see if I can move that. I'm gonna put you just there. And then I'm gonna change my mind and put you just there. There you go. Oh, that's that. Oh, that's all the health care we need, because they got the medical center over there. And death care is fine. What else we got? Fire department. Yeah, we got all that. Got all that. Now, do I merit having another library? I don't think I do. University, library. Got one over there, so they can go to that library. So yeah, we are fine. That's all the schools accounted for. Parks, we've got all that in. That should give them enough coverage there. We got the metro ready up in place. The bus lines will be something I do. So I mean, the end of this episode, I guess I'll probably just fill all this in and work on the bus lines. So let's just fill this in, see what happens. And there you go. That's my final design for here. Now I was really concerned about there being heavy traffic, and then I realized to myself these are kind of just small little neighborhoods and all that. So yeah, it's it's kind of nothing to worry about, I guess, for me. I like this little kind of square I've created here. So I guess the next time around I do this, it'll be like a lot of heavy detailing to make it look kind of more livable, I guess. But I think it's a pretty good little design. I didn't want it to be too filled in. I wanted to keep in with the theme we got down there with the just small residential builds. So it's got a little quirks, got a little kind of business park here. You got your schools and all that. I've managed to expand. Decided not to have all this as High Street. I'm going to have extensive parks here. Now you can see I expanded there. Eventually I'm going to move these or do something. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to remove these from here because they're kind of ugly now. They kind of don't fit into the build. So there you go. I mean, it's kind of okay, isn't it? It does all right. Here's my idea for these. I wanted this as Greenland, really, but then I thought, let's have a little bit of build up here. I'm going to do something creative in here. That's why I've left this like this instead of like having it over there. It'd be too tall, and this way you can put a better gradient on it by having it like that. So I've got an idea for here. So there you go with that. So hope everybody likes this one. But yeah, this is it. This is going to stick as it is. Hopefully the traffic won't be too bad, but the way I've kind of laid it out, they got like different ways of coming in and out of here. Like I said, they got here to use. This is the main artery here, and they got this one here. And these guys have kind of got their own way of getting in there, really. Now I'm going to do one more thing, something kind of special. And that is, I am going to paint in a district here without trying to destroy this. Put that around there like that. There we go. And now I'm going to call this, not Chester Hills, I'm going to call this there you go. I'm going to call this the OzzieAkiro Botanical Gardens. Now that is because OzzieAkiro was the first person ever to make a comment on my videos, which I'll pop up right here. There you go. First ever person to ever make a comment on my videos. Told you I haven't been going long, so there you go. So he is the first person to have something named after him. So if he ever watches this, he might do once in a while. Once every 20 years. He's got his name on there. There you go, OzzieAkiro, or Akiro. I don't know how to pronounce it, but there you go. That's all for you, buddy. Thank you very much for being my first ever commenter. It meant the world to me to actually get a comment, so there you go. So everybody, comes into that view again. I hope you liked this. It was a bit of a learning curve to get back into it all, so it was bit of scrambling around, but I'm sure it'd get better now. I'm back into the swing of things. So I really hope you enjoyed that. If you didn't, you know, it's okay. There's far better builders out there than me. Oh, he says. There's a reason I put the cul-de-sac there. You wouldn't have noticed. So there you go. So everybody, sincerely, look after each other, especially in today's world. And have a nice day, and I'll see y'all